Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Welcome back to my channel, my Loverlies. If you've never been here before, thank you so much for clicking on my video. I am so happy you found me. I do so hope that you will like and subscribe before you leave. Become part of the Mama family. Mama's got your back, at least where makeup's concerned, and definitely when that makeup is cheap. Today we're doing another unboxing because again the retail therapy continues. So my BoxyCharm order finally came in. Mr. Hubby went and got it for me from the post office box this morning, so I'm so excited. We're gonna go through everything that I got. I spent $40 on this order. I think I got a ton of bang for my buck. Also, starting off with what is on my face, I used the Beauty Bay Midnight palette. Guys, I know that I talk about the Beauty Bay palettes literally all the time, but they're just so incredibly fantastic. I cannot get enough of them. So I used the Beauty Bay Midnight. It is just, it's a 42 pan palette. It has got every shade of purple and blue in here that you could ever possibly need. The mattes in here are, they're chef's kiss. Absolutely stellar. Phenomenal formulas in here across the board. So good. So I used this to create my eye look, and then I also used a little bit of this Shop Miss A loose pigment. This is in the shade Wand. It's a really beautiful copper loose pigment. I mixed that with a little bit of my Mayron mixing medium and just kind of painted it onto the center of my eye. I feel like it looks so pretty. And then I know you guys are gonna ask about this lip, so I've got to tell you what it is. It is a Colored Rain liquid lipstick. It is in the shade Blackberry, and then right in the center, I have a little bit of this Wet n Wild liquid eyeshadow just kind of dabbed on. This is in the shade White Lights. It is the most beautiful, sparkly, glittery kind of liquid eyeshadow, and it looks so pretty on the center of my lips. I am so in love with this look. I do have a tutorial coming on this eye look very shortly, so make sure to check Reels and TikTok, all that good stuff. It's not doing any favors for my teeth, that's for sure, but that's okay. If you guys ever wonder why this tooth is a different color, because it doesn't always show up, but when I have lipstick on like this, it does. It's because my two front teeth are fake. When I was younger, I was riding, my dad had a van, and we were taking the trash, we were riding on the back of the van, and my brother jumped off the car and grabbed the hatch and ended up crashing the hatch into the back of my head, and my two front teeth actually broke off into the bumper. So this one is a porcelain crown, and then this one is actually like a partial. When I have like a partial partial denture, so I can actually like remove this tooth to clean it and stuff like that. But that's why this one is just a little bit darker, because it's porcelain and I can't bleach it. It doesn't react to whitening and stuff like that, so it's aging and it's getting a little bit yellow. Trust and believe, I have been to the dentist to see if there's anything I can do about it other than getting the tooth taken off and like a new one put on. I'm kind of stuck with it. But we are going to dive right into this unboxing, guys. I hope you have just a little while to sit back and hang out with me. I do have a couple of palettes here. I've also got one really interesting product that I cannot wait to play with. So sit back, relax, get you a big old cup of hot coffee or sweet tea, and let us explore some makeup. So the first thing I want to talk to you guys about is this bad boy right here. So I absolutely adore Violet Voss. She's a little bit expensive. I'm not sure if they're an independent, an indie brand or not, but I know that she's a little bit expensive. And whenever I can get one of her palettes, you know, for a better price, I am all for it. The Olive You Forever palette is one of my absolute favorite, like elegant, everyday, just glamour palettes. So beautiful. The formula in her palettes is, in my opinion, some of the absolute best. Super smooth, super easy to blend. It's pigmented, but not overly so it's buildable as well. They're just a gorgeous formula. And then I think the shimmers in here really sing as well. So this is what, here, let's look at the front of the packaging. So this is the Taupe Notch palette by Violet Voss. I think her packaging is pretty nice as well. It comes packaged very similarly to the Norvina palettes. It's in the cardboard outer packaging, but then it's also wrapped in another layer of cardboard. It's kind of like an opening a present when you get one. But this is what it looks like. That is the front. The back doesn't really have anything on it. You open it up. It is a 20 color eyeshadow palette. The thing I like about her packaging is you always get like you'll always get a nice giant mirror. And of course they're cardboard, so you can fold them in half. That really makes me happy. And this is the color story. It is a gorgeously cool toned neutral palette. And for winter and things like that, especially for days like where I just kind of want something simple and easy. I find that I kind of am gravitating, especially in the winter this year for some reason, I'm kind of gravitating more towards the cooler tones. So I thought this would be a really nice addition to my collection. I think it is so beautiful. There's a really nice mix of both mattes and shimmers in this palette. We'll go ahead and swatch some of them. Let's swatch Top Notch and Numero Uno. Look, they're just so pretty. Super creamy, nicely pigmented but buildable. That was Top Notch. Numero Uno. Just straight up taupey shimmer. So pretty. The thing I like about her shimmers is they're nicely reflective, but they have more of that kind of like satiny metallic quality. So they're beautifully smoothing on the lids. They don't enhance texture in any way. They're just nice. They're really easy to use. And I just love them so much. I just am so happy about this eyeshadow palette. I think I paid $11 for this palette, but it is so much more expensive than that full price. So I got a really good deal. And for a 20 shade Violet Voss eyeshadow palette, I am not going to gripe at all. I just think it's so pretty. I will do a full review on this palette coming very shortly, just because just looking at the color story, I can already see a couple of things that I might kind of want to investigate a bit further. But until then, I am very happy with my purchase. I think she's very pretty, and I'm very happy to have her in my collection. I also got a couple of the Aesthetica 9-pan palettes. And the reason I picked up the Aesthetica palette is because I actually have one of the, where is it? I have an, there it is. I have an Aesthetica highlighter, and I got this in one of my BoxyCharms. I want to say probably like last month or the month before, and this is a really gorgeous highlighter. I really liked the formula of it. This is the Aesthetica Starlight highlighter. This is in the shade Cosmos. So that's what the packaging looks like. And then you open it up, and of course it has a really nice mirror. And then this is the color of the highlighter. It is the most beautifully duochromatic kind of highlighter. It looks gold in my camera, but it shifts to this really beautiful kind of blushy pink color. It is a stunning highlighter. But the formula of it, I want to swatch it. The formula of it is so like, can you guys see that? It's just, ugh. And I was like, if the highlighter looks like that, I can only imagine what the eyeshadows feel like. So I was super intrigued, and I had to find out. So they had a bundle for the Aesthetica eyeshadow palettes, and it was buy one get one free. So I bought both of these for $10. So I guess it averages out to about $5 a piece. I'm rounding up. It was a little less than $10, but around $10 a piece, or $10 a piece, $10 together. So you get the Be Fierce and Be Bold, I believe. Yeah, so Be Fierce and Be Bold. I'm super excited about these. The packaging is really nice. They feel very thick. They feel heavy. They feel substantial. It's straight up plastic packaging, but it's like plastic packaging with an edge. I really love the blackout situation with a little gold kind of filigree on the front. I just think it's pretty. I think it's aesthetic. You open it up. This is the Be Fierce. So you have, again, a nice sized mirror, and this is what the color story looks like. I think this is so pretty. Very basic. It is a very basic, warm toned eyeshadow palette. But what really intrigued me, again, was the shimmers. And we're going to swatch some of these because they do not disappoint. I'm going to go right into this center one. That's what it looks like on the finger. And that's what it looks like swatched. Yes, 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 yes. I knew that they were going to be gorgeous, and they did not disappoint at all. I ran out of wipes, so I'm using makeup remover. So that was that middle shade swatched. I want to go into, let's go into this lighter gold. That's what it looks like on the finger. And that's what it looks like swatched. So the shimmer formula is everything I wanted it to be and more. I think the mattes are pretty nice too. Very soft, not softly pressed, but very smooth, very velvety. They look pretty pigmented as well. Yeah, that is super, super nice. I cannot wait to play with this a little bit more. So that was the Be Fierce palette. And then the Be Bold palette is more neutral. I think it's a little bit more, maybe not more neutral. I think this one is a bit cooler. It's got a pop, yeah, it's got a pop of blue in there. So this is the Be Bold palette. I am loving these two colorful shimmers down there at the bottom. I did put my finger into this blue already, and it blew my freaking mind. Look how pretty. And then that is what it looks like swatched. It is stunning. It's beautifully reflective, but it's pigmented enough that it doesn't necessarily, like, you don't necessarily have to treat it like a shimmer. I feel like I could be very confident in putting that right into like my crease or something like that, or my outer corner, and it would still be really pretty. I'm very excited about this. I want to swatch this green one though. I haven't touched this green one yet. That is so pretty. It is like a peacock green. Really, really beautiful. Again, not super like foiled or metallic, but they do have a gorgeous, gorgeous sheen to them. I'm super, super excited. I can't wait to play with this. These are going to be in a video coming very, very soon. One of the most exciting things I picked up is this bad boy right here. Now, I do own the Norvina Volume 2 and the Volume 5. But I have had my eye on this little 9-pan palette since I discovered it. I guess it is so bright and so colorful and so super cute. I thought the packaging was adorable. This is the Norvina Mini Pro Pigment Palette Volume 2. I love, love, love the unicarton. I love how bright it is. I love the color story, that beautiful kind of ombre sunset with the vivid yellow. I think it just screams fun, fun, fun. You open it up, and of course, it comes in that outer shell of cardboard. And then this is what the actual package looks like, or the actual palette looks like. So freaking cute. It is so, so adorable. Teeny tiny, but that's okay. I paid, how much did I pay for this? I think I paid $7 for this. So not too expensive, not anywhere near what it goes full price, but so, so adorable. You open it up, you have a nice big mirror, and this is what the color story looks like. Now, the reason this intrigued me so much is because it is matte heavy. And not only is it matte heavy, but it's matte. It's full of really beautiful, colorful mattes. And that just it does my heart good, right? So you have nine different shades in here, only 2 of which are shimmers. So you have I want to say more of like a taupey, caramelly brown shade, and then a green, minty green shimmer. But everything else is matte, and I cannot wait. I really do enjoy the Norvina matte formula. That is like a almost fluorescent orange. Oh, they're just so incredibly pretty. This kind of fuchsia magenta color. Oh, I am so, so in love with it. I just think this is going to be a super fun palette to play with. I think the color story is interesting. It's kind of like this fluorescent pastel kind of vibe that I just think is super, super interesting. And on top of that, the freaking packaging is absolutely adorable. I just can't get over it. I love this. This is probably my favorite thing that I got out of the entire haul today. This is just so, so cute. I love it so, so much. Guys, if you have this or any of the palettes that I'm talking about in today's video, please let me know. Do you like them? Like, pros and cons? Have you tried anything else from Norvina? The only thing I've tried from the Norvina brand is their eyeshadows, but I know that Anastasia Beverly Hills has all kinds of different stuff that I would really, really like to try one day. I really want to try her highlighters, the concealer, the foundation. There's so much, but I really, really enjoy the eyeshadow formula. Aesthetica is another one of those brands that I really want to play around with a little bit more. I really don't know much about the brand itself, other than the fact that I really enjoy their highlighters and I think their eyeshadows are bomb. So I want to play around. I'm trying to explore a little bit. I'm trying to kind of broaden my horizons a little bit and explore different brands. I love my drugstore makeup, but I also want to be as knowledgeable about different tiers of the makeup world as I possibly can, and that includes high-end luxury, drugstore, and everything in between. So the next thing I got was this little set from Colourpop, and this is a really, really old set from Colourpop. Maybe not really, really old, but it is fairly older. This is the Let's Roll palette, and I think they released it maybe a year and a half ago. But I picked it up because it was like dirt cheap. I think this was like $5 or $6, and it is so incredibly cute. I think the packaging is so cute, very retro, which is what it's supposed to be, but it just, I just think it is so adorable. And then I love that the color story on the front is mirrored in the palette inside. So this is what the palette looks like. We take the plastic off. This is what the palette looks like. And again, even the inside of the palette is super cute. I really enjoy the packaging on this as well. Very heavy, very sturdy. It feels like good quality packaging. I definitely prefer the cardboard packaging over the plastic packaging. Just for my personal taste. I think it's easier to work with. It's easier to store. And I find that the cardboard really insulates the shadows a little bit better. But this is the color story. So you have a row of mattes and a row of shimmers. I like that each matte has a coordinating shimmer. I think it is so much fun. The color story is just, it manages to be fun and playful and colorful while still being extremely wearable. I think that you could take this palette and you could do an everyday sort of look and be very comfortable wearing it. So this color right here is one of the biggest reasons I picked up the palette, because I am always on the hunt for a fantastic silver. Oh my goodness gracious. I hadn't even touched this yet. My heart literally just like it double stepped. I am always okay. I am always on the hunt for like a melted metal silver. It's one of the hardest shades to find, in my opinion. I have the hardest time finding like a true silver eyeshadow. A lot of times they lean super taupey or kind of brassy, but this is straight up silver. I cannot get over how incredibly beautiful that is. And not only is it straight up silver, but it is pigmented. I am so freaking happy at the moment. I don't know what to do with myself. They also, that was the shade Quad. They have a really beautiful kind of light golden shimmer, which is called Boogie Down. They have this orange, which is called Gone Retro. And then they have, let me wipe off my finger. Let's do this one, Flashback, right here, which looks to me like it's going to be a super shock. Maybe not, but really gorgeous nonetheless. I think the shimmers in here are absolutely stunning. So this was that white one. This was the pale yellow. And this is the orange. Wow. Okay, yeah, I'm super stoked about this. The mattes seem to be, oh, look at that. Look at that beautiful mint grassy green. So pretty. Standard Colourpop formula, always good, always just kind of is easy to work with. I am super stoked about this. I love this. Definitely happy to have it in the collection. I also picked up this, and this is a first for me. This is a Super Shock blush, and I've never tried any of the Super Shock cheek products before. I know they have a bronzer and highlighters and blushes and all kinds of good stuff, but I've never tried any of them before. Even when they go on sale, they're still pretty expensive, and I just can't bring myself to pick up one just because I have plenty of blushes. I really don't need to spend $10 on another one. But this was on sale. This was on sale for, I think, like $5. So I just went ahead and went for it. I think it was cheaper than that. I think it was like $3. This is in the shade Jump Turn. It is a Super Shock Pearlized Blush. I think the packaging on these is it's so cute. They're so nice for travel as well. That is the color. I am always, oh, it just feels so good. It's so good and so soft. The Super Shock formula, ooh, the Shock formula is so, it's so unique, right? There's not much else out there that really feels like a Super Shock product to me, and I am always on the hunt for a purple blush. I actually wear purple blush more often than you would think, and I think that's more pink than it is purple, but it definitely has that purple undertone. I think it's going to be really beautiful on the face. It's going to end up blending out and just looking like a really light purpley pink flush on the cheeks. I actually have pretty much a straight up purple blush on today. I've been doing my decluttering. So if you guys haven't watched any of my recent videos, I am doing a declutter of my palettes just because I need to make room. And as I was going through my palettes today to declutter some, I found this one. This is the Pure Midnight Masquerade Face Palette, and I went in with, I actually have this shade right here as blush today, and it looks so deep and dark and purple in the pan, but it just went on. I like a pretty flushed like blush. I use blush to help contour and sculpt my face as well, and darker blushes like this are so good. You know, they're great for that purpose, but it just looks so beautiful on the skin. I am so in love with it. This color is fantastic. On top of that, the formula is fantastic. So I definitely want to explore this brand a little bit more as well. I want to explore everything. I want to touch and see and feel and play with absolutely everything. Guys, we are at the finish line. The last product I want to talk about is this thing right here. And I have seen this on BoxyCharm for a good long while now. And I've been intrigued by it since I kind of came across it. This is the Jecca Blac Play Pot. It's vegan, cruelty free. It says be creative, be playful, be you. It says add color to eyes, lips, and cheeks with the Becca Play Pots. This is in the shade Gold. I think it's just in the shade Gold. It is the shimmer finish. It's okay, so this is in the shade Gold Touch. It's the shimmer finish cream pigment for eyes, lips, and cheeks. I think the packaging is super adorable. How do I open it though? I haven't touched this yet. I don't really know what to expect. I assume it's kind of like, I'm assuming it's kind of like a putty product maybe. I'm not sure. So this is what the actual component looks like. Very, very pretty. It just looks very kind of minimal, but very cute at the same time. Open it up. It doesn't really smell like anything, but that is the color of it. I can't really stick my hand in there. So I'm just going to take a little bit. Do I have room anywhere? Probably not because I've been swatching. So it's really creamy. That's really pretty. It's not as pigmented as I was hoping. I was hoping it was going to be more of like a of an eyeshadow kind of thing, like it says a cream pigment. But that to me looks like almost like a highlighter. So definitely we'll be trying that out, testing that out as a cream highlight. It's really pretty. It's pretty glittery as well though. So I don't know how that's going to look on my actual face, but the color's pretty. It's very, very sheer. I don't know. We're going to have to play with it a little bit more. It feels nice, though. You get a good amount of product in there. I want to see if it's buildable. What does it look like if I kind of build it up a little bit more? It does feel like it dries down, so it doesn't stay sticky. Yeah, that's going to be pretty much a highlight. Let's try it out as a highlight. Put a little bit on the back of my hand. Kind of blend that out a little bit. And then tap a little bit on. Can we see it? What do we think? I'm gonna have to play with it. I feel like it maybe kind of picked up a little bit of my product. I don't know. It's very glittery. It's very pretty. I think I only paid $5 for that. I don't know. Definitely not my favorite purchase of the haul. but it's here and we'll figure it out. Even if it says you could use it on the lips, maybe I'll use it as like a lip topper or like an eye topper. We'll figure it out. Guys, that is it for me today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please be on the lookout for giveaway information. I am going to do a giant giveaway with all of the palettes that I am decluttering. I have so many. I have so many palettes that I have got to get rid of. I just don't have I don't have anywhere to store them anymore. They are gently used, but I will make sure that I sanitize everything before I send it out. I did do a post on Instagram and Facebook about if you guys, you know, if you wanted like a gently used palette giveaway. I don't have women's shelters or any place that I could donate them to around me. So I would just have to throw them away. And I really don't want to do that because they're really nice products. I just don't have room for them anymore. So definitely be on the lookout for giveaway details. Guys, as always, no filters, no edits, no fancy lighting. It's just me sitting in front of my camera, playing with some new makeup, hoping you guys are enjoying what I'm doing. As always, I will list everything that I talked about in today's video in the description box below, along with the links to all my other socials, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. If you're not following me everywhere, please make sure you go do that. I post fun content every single day, and if you're following me everywhere, you don't ever have to worry about missing a single moment of it. Guys, I love you so, so very much. Until next time, stay safe, take care of yourselves, and remember, you're important. Bye.